So to make up for the fact that I've been away for a week, because you know life gets stressful, I'm going to be doing a list of my top, however many numbers there is, favorite reviewing YouTubers, because that's gonna fix things, right? Hello and welcome to Basspick Reviews, and in today's episode, as I said, I'm going to be telling you my top, however many number it is, reviewing YouTubers. These may not necessarily be reviewing YouTubers, like they may do other things on their channels apart from reviewing things, but they've either done enough videos that review movies, TV series, whatever, or they've just done a couple of videos like that, which I really like. So I really don't know how long this list is. It's definitely more than 10, let me tell you, but it's not more than like 20, if that makes sense. So I don't know how many there's gonna be. Also, just want to let you know that they have not asked me to shout them out in any of this. It's just my honest opinion of them. And also, these are not in any particular order. I'm not saying whoever I say the first one is the best and the last one is the worst. These are just in a random order of people that I genuinely could binge watch the entire day, and I actually do. So most of the views that you get are from me. You should be grateful. No, I'm kidding. Like, you get views from everyone, but still. First one I want to talk about is Buckendahl. I hope I said your name right. That's kind of awkward. He's actually subscribed to me, which I'm like, boy, what? Because honestly, this guy is, one, hilarious, but also, this is gonna sound weird. He's really adorable. Like, I just want to hug him. When I watch him, I'm just like, can I just hug you? Like, you just seem like so cool. And you just seem like so much fun to be around. Like, my favorite video he did was, the anticipating videos for 2018, I think, and me and him have a lot of similar movies we're excited for, so hopefully that will ideally get you intrigued. He's one of those people who kind of just does what I do, where he just kind of talks to the camera, but he uses more jokes and all that kind of stuff. He doesn't really set it out the way I do, where I talk about the plot, then I talk about the cinematography and all that kind of stuff. He just kind of talks about the movie as a whole. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, check him out. Second one, Stuckmann, probably the leader in the reviewing YouTube world, probably one of the more well-known ones. Stuckmann, again, just kind of sits and talks about the movies. But the thing I like with him that makes him different is not only, one, does he have so many different people come on to his channel to review, to give them some kind of, give him a bit of a push. He's had his wife on, and also his wife is really cool as well. Like, I think she's got a channel as well. I could be wrong, but I think she does, and I've checked out some of her videos. They're pretty cool as well. But this spot's going to go to Chris because, we're on a first name basis. So this spot's going to go to Stuckmann because I think in his bio it even says he's gone to film school, he's certified in Rotten Tomatoes, he's written a book, all this kind of stuff. So this guy knows what he's talking about. So basically the way I see it, if you want a very genuine, honest opinion on something, 100 million trillion gazillion %, trust Stuckmann. FanboyFlicks. Oh my god, when do I begin to talk about FanboyFlicks? I'm not gonna lie, I was subscribed to him when he was at 71,000 subscribers, and I've been subscribed to him ever since. I still remember the first video I watched of his, which was How Scary Is It? Or something like that. I think that's what it's called. And from me watching that video, I think I may have binge watched every video on his channel since making that, and the excitement I have whenever he posts a video. And he is so sarcastic, which is so great because he reviews bad movies. He does review a couple of good ones, but he does a lot of bad movies and a lot of current bad movies, a lot of older bad movies, and they are all so good with the way he talks about them. Honestly, everyone right now who watches this, go show FanboyFlicks some love. He deserves every single subscriber, every single view, every single comment, provided they're nice. He honestly deserves everything he gets because he is hilarious. I'm not gonna lie, I've said this, I've tweeted him this and all this kind of stuff. He's actually helped, whenever I was really sad, I would watch his videos and laugh my head off. I think he is so funny. He honestly deserves every single piece of success he gets, and he recently hit 100,000, and I'm so happy for him, and I can't wait to see his channel grow even more. Jahns. If Stuckmann's the king of the reviewers, Jahns is definitely the prince. He's a close second. Okay, his videos are also perfect for binge watching, except he started back in 2010 or 2009. Pretty much when YouTube started, he started. His videos are 3 minutes. He talks so fast. He's just really enthusiastic about pretty much everything he talks about. I've never seen him look bored in a video, if that makes sense. Like sometimes you watch some of these reviewing YouTubers and you think they just look bored. He never looks bored, like once has he ever looked bored, because you can just tell he's a genuine feeling and affection for these movies, whether they're good or bad. And the thing I really like about him, which is probably really good for him because a lot of people like this about him, you know how when I review my movies you can technically just skip all the way to the end to see what I give it out of 10? He doesn't do that. He gives it a different rating system where it's either dog crap, he says something else, but this is a G to PG channel, so we're going to keep it PG. So he says it's dog crap, or he says it's awesome-tacular. He says he'll buy it on Blu-ray. He says he'll forget in T-minus like 1 day or 10 minutes or however long it is. He says good time, no alcohol, good time with alcohol. So his rating system is very convoluted where you kind of have to watch the whole review to figure out what he actually says, because if you just skip, unless you've kind of watched him for as long as I have. I've watched him now for about 3 years now, so I kind of have an idea of what he means by what section, like what he gives it. So if a random person just came on and just saw him give it it's a good time with alcohol, no one will kind of really know what he's talking about, or I'll buy it on Blu-ray. No one kind of really knows what he's talking about when he says that. Like, yes, you can gather it is good, but if it's something like good time with alcohol, you kind of want to know why. So therefore you have to watch the entire video. And his longest video probably goes for like 5 minutes. Like, it's perfect for binge watching, let's be real. The Nostalgia Critic. Oh my god, where do I begin with this one? First of all, I'm so proud of them. They hit 1 million subscribers after 10 years. Like, that's a long time. And we finally hit 1 million. I'm so proud of everyone who works there. They are so good. Okay, basically if you don't know who Nostalgia Critic is, you just haven't been on YouTube like at all. Like, I feel like Nostalgia Critic is one of the more well-known reviewing YouTubers, even though they've only just recently got to 1 million. Because it's not just the Nostalgia Critic, they do Tamara's Never Seen, they do Sibling Rivalries, they do First Viewings, they do all that kind of stuff. So pretty much they post every single day, but it's like a different thing each day. So like Tamara's Never Seen, I don't know when she posts, but it'll be like every like Monday, for example, and the Nostalgia Critic posts like every Wednesday. So it's kind of like each day they post something, but it's not of that one thing. So if that interests you at all, subscribe to them. But honestly, you should subscribe to them. They are an amazing channel. They put so much time, effort, energy to all the videos they do. You can really tell because they almost make it like, sometimes they'll just like intercut the movie with like jokes and all that kind of stuff, but sometimes they'll physically act out the movie. Like, I think Suicide Squad, they did that, they did that, and I think there's a bunch of others they did that with. But they don't just talk about movies. For example, the Nostalgia Critic did Disney-cember, where he looks at the older Disney movies, then the Disney Channel movies, and then he also looks at the top 11 of whatever. And there's something else he does. I forgot what he does, something else as well. So basically the Nostalgia Critic, there's literally something for everyone. As weird as that sounds, there's like literally something for everyone. So definitely subscribe to them as well. Subscribe to all these people. Like, what am I saying? Subscribe to all of them. RalphTheMovieMaker, the most condescending in the best way possible reviewer on this list. I love RalphTheMovieMaker because, again, a bit like FanboyFlicks, he does more of the badder movies rather than the really popular ones. And his videos can range anywhere from like 10 minutes to like half an hour to even 40 minutes. I think his Wonder Woman review went for like 45 minutes and I was living, let me tell you. Nah, but the most, like I said, condescending, the most sarcastic, the most almost rude, dare I say, and it's just great. Like, he does it with such a way that just makes you want to keep watching, if that makes sense. There's really nothing much else I can say about Ralph the Movie Maker, because again, he's one of those channels where you just kind of know about him. Like, a lot like the Nostalgia Critic, like, if you don't know Ralph the Movie Maker, you just haven't been on YouTube. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. That was my impression of the music for I Hate Everything, and clearly that failed. So next one is I Hate Everything. Again, what can I say about it? With a title like that, you can clearly tell what you're in for. Like I said, I Hate Everything isn't like a dedication channel to reviewers like what a lot of the other channels I've just listed are. He does a lot more like I hate this, I hate that, and all that kind of stuff. But he has done one which is Search for the Worst, where he does look at things that are just bad, like movies that are bad and all that kind of stuff. And again, very, very snarky, very condescending, and very hilarious. He's also made some very good points about the way YouTube's running, which I think is very good as well. His channel got deleted, but he's bounced back bigger and better than ever. He's up to like 1 million or even more. It'd be more than 1 million now. What am I saying? He's just great. He's kind of also a slight like animation channel. Like, I don't think you've ever seen his face except for like Instagram. I probably should have said that, but like you've seen his face on like Instagram and all that kind of stuff. But as far as his channel is concerned, I don't think you've ever actually seen his face. I could be wrong, but I don't think you have. But for I Hate Everything, I don't actually remember the first video I watched of I Hate Everything. All I know is that the second I watched it, I went on a downward spiral and again binge watched all of his videos, and I get so excited when he posts a new one, and I'm really hoping he posts one soon. Okay, this video is getting kind of long because there's a lot, and guess what, I'm not even done yet. Like, I'm more than halfway, but there's a few more left. So this is going to be part 1 of my favorite reviewing YouTubers. So on Friday, I'm definitely going to have part 2. So I should have said this at the start of the video, but I'm going to say it now. Make sure you subscribe to these channels. I'm going to have them linked down below. They're amazing channels. They deserve every single success that they get. Some of them may not be for you. Some of them may definitely be for you, but I sincerely hope that you check out their channels because they are amazing. But at the end of the day, this is just my opinion. Art is subjective, so don't be too protective. Basspick out.